OUTTAKE ESL. This is Sean. Today I want to take a look at a presentation I did on telling time. This is kind of an updated version of a lesson I used last semester, but I wanted to kind of format in the OUTTAKE ESL format using kind of the ESL library illustrations. So I went back over it, added some new activities into it, a couple different. I kind of simplified a lot of things, added some new activities, and kind of got it updated to my new format. It begins here, so let's take a look at it. Open the class with your salutations. I think it's very important to stress the correct way of speaking to your teacher. So I'm looking for good morning, good afternoon, Mr. Sardo. I usually start out saying good morning class, and then I will take my class list out and kind of have a quick little conversation with each little student, or each student, a couple of students. We go over the rules again. It was important to stress don't scream. Finding the noise level was getting a little too rowdy, a little too disruptive, so I had to add in don't scream. Introduce a new game here because it's telling time. It's a board game. Basically draw a circle on the board, put some X's and O's in the places of the numbers. Start everybody out at the top. I have maybe I usually do maybe a blue square and a green triangle for one team, and I'll do like a blue square for one team and like a green triangle for the other team. You can do a happy face or a smiley or a sad face for one, a happy face for one team, a smiley or a sad face for the other team. Anything you want to do, but that'll be their marker, and they just kind of have the choice to go one way or the other way, and have a roll of dice. Dice roller here. Just two dice. This is kind of a Parmesan cheese, Parmesan cheese container. This is good because I don't have to hand it to them. I kind of walk up to the students because time is so much with numbers. I usually say, okay, what do you have here? What do you get? I'll show them the numbers. 12. It's time to get a review. So the student gets it right, walk up to them, okay, what do you get? 5. So then they can choose to go this way on the clock, 5, or they can go this way on the clock, 5. And depending on if they land on an X or an O, as you see here, X means 1 point, and 0 means no point. And sometimes I'll put a star on there, and maybe the star means 2 points, or the star means 5 points, or something like that on the board and around position. And that's the game, based on, I also do a video on that in my Easy ESL games called, just look for the title of Clockwise. A little bit of explanation there. And then we get warmed up here in my 5th grade class, so, I like to start it out with a little bit of jaw warm-ups. Chose the vowel sounds EU, the U sound. So we look at EW, as in news. I write the phonetic symbols on the board next to the letters. Also, OE as in shoes. Also, UE, as in blue. Also, OU sometimes as in soup. Also, OO. As in moon. Let me just go through some words, Usually I'll give them the ones that we're not focusing on, so I'm like, and this is point to the board. What is it? Ew. So, ew, Okay, very good. So I got a N. This is E, F, W. Actually, I don't need the W there. This is Y, so Y, and this is Th. Yeah, Th. You. Just getting to try and get the muscle memory. What's this? Sometimes they know the word, you know. Other times I'm just trying to get them to sound it out. So this is ka, canoe. The, w, u. This r, g, y. This is r, Now we get into the conversational part of the lesson. And it's what time is it? Maybe I'll ask them if they know what these items are. Say all time starts with this. She's on. What is that? It's a clock. What is this? Watch. That's how we tell time. A listening exercise goes like this.
4 tickets, please. Mom, I'm hungry.
See if they remember it. Usually I'll do line by line. What'd you say?
Mom, what time is it? It's 12 o'clock. Time for lunch. Let's go. What time is it? Oh my! It's 1 o'clock. We're late. Let's hurry.
So there's just a listening exercise, trying to get them to repeat what they heard. We talk about hour. So I say o'clock. I say it's 1 o'clock. Question: what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Do this exercise here. So what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. What time is it? And here you can kind of, with this you can kind of do duels if you want. You get 2 students and say, all right, ready? What time? Ready? What time is it? First one to say it. You can say it. It's 7 o'clock. Get the other student to say it. So what is this again? It's a clock. What is this? It's a watch. What is this? Hour. What is this? It's just they pretty much know minute. It's just kind of you're gauging based on their textbook and things like that. I know I didn't introduce the word minute in my lesson thus far, but I know they kind of know it. So we go over minutes. It's important to kind of teach, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So how many minutes? 5. How many minutes? 15. How many minutes? How many minutes? 45. How many minutes? 35. How many minutes? 30. I'm just kind of play this game here where you don't be late. Late and early. So I say, what time is it? I say, it's 12:20. Early, very good. Paper, scissors, stone. What time is it? It's 12:15. Early, very good. What time is it? It's 12:30. Late. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. What time is it? It's 12:45. Besides that, try to keep it pretty simple. I'm just looking for the basic. It's 10:45. It's 4:52. It's 9:16. Just trying to get them to do the numbers, basically. The numeric. And that ends the first lesson. Then the second one, this would be the second week. Second week I tried to use some of the phrasal the collocations and the phrases that we use, and the prepositions of time when talking about time. Go do the introductions, we do our rules. Get warmed up. Here I decided to use S. Take a look at the different sounds, the many different sounds that S can make. So here we have S as in snake. Here we have S as in je. As in pleasure. Pleasure. No one's all messed up. Pleasure. The je sound. It's kind of weird. It's usually SU. And ship, as in shark. So there's that. So I'll have it drawn over on the board. The je, the S, the je, and the SH. I'll say, okay, this is what? Sh, and this is her. So what is it? Ship. This is t, a, k. So steak. This is t, r, a, treasure. This is what? Shirt. This is salad. Shit. Ice. Slice. This is shit. This is the conversational part of it. Like I said, I wanted to look at more of the different collocations and some of the prepositions. So here, instead of saying 15 minutes, we're going to talk about quarter of an hour. Instead of saying 30 minutes, say half of an hour. Instead of saying 45 minutes, I say 3/4 of an hour. And here, I know they're familiar with fractions. So here I usually draw on the board. I'll do 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. Up here. So we do a little say it in English. What's this? An hour. Minute. Going over collocations, half an hour, quarter of an hour. Then we do the prepositions. So 2, it's 1/4 to, or 15 minutes to, and past, 8 past. Also, it's really important to teach 08, from 1 to 9 minutes. It's 1:08 or 2:08 or 3:08, like o'clock. That's the best way to teach it. I have a listening exercise here. Here I have the different clocks here, and this is
4 o'clock.
Which one is it? 4 o'clock. Which one is it? See, very good.
4:04. 4:05. 4:30. 20 to 5. 4:45.
And what I did with this presentation is I loaded all the audio into the questions. So if you press on 1, then you get your first.
4 o'clock.
If you click on 2,
4:04.
you click on the number, and they'll say the the time. And
Quarter to 5.
then you just click on the rest of the slide to get the answers to appear. This game here, just kind of spin the dial. What time is it? It's 8:14. What time is it? It's 10:20. Yeah. What time is it? It's 8:40. 2:39. Oh, it is 2:39. Oops.